Apstra is the only vendor in the industry that offers vendor-agnostic intent-based networking. With Apstra, you can accelerate deployment while keeping consistency across your network. You get investment protection and the flexibility to choose a vast number of hardware and adopt new technologies faster. In this approach, logical devices appear in the Apstra user interface as abstractions of physical devices and are vendor-agnostic. Vendor-specific mappings are added using interface maps. In this video, we will see an example of how Apstra manages 3 different data centers situated at 3 various locations with the same configuration by different underlying physical hardware. Let's take a look at how Apstra handles its multi-vendor support. So, the first thing we're going to look at are logical devices. And logical devices are actually abstractions of physical devices. But they share common form factors such as the number of speed and roles of different ports. So there's no vendor-specific information involved in the individual logical devices. They are then mapped using an interface map to an actual physical device. You can see in this pick list, we have an extensive list of multi-vendor device support. So, functionally, what Apstra allows you to do is manage multiple data centers from a single management, even if those data centers use different vendors. One based on New York with Juniper devices. We have another data center in Pennsylvania with Cisco devices. These are all similar architectures: 2 spines, 3 leaf switches, associated servers, and a gateway router. And then a California data center with Arista devices. We have 3. When you define the intent for your network within Apstra, Apstra will translate that to the individual config needed for the different vendor devices. In the case of the New York data center with Juniper devices, we can take a look at our spine 1, and we can take a look at the rendered configuration, and we can see Juno's config. Similarly, with the Cisco data center, we click on Spine 1. These have the same device profile and the same intent to be found in all of these data centers. We can see that it's rendered the configuration for the Cisco devices. And finally, Arista data center, same case. We can take a look at the rendered configuration and see the EOS config. This is how you can deploy and operate multi-vendor networks with the ease and simplicity of a single vendor network. To learn more, visit www.juniper.net/Apstra.